All right, next video, dude. By Sunny V2, the vegan TikToker who's worse than vegan teacher.
Vegan Booty is often called the vegan teacher's daughter. She thinks walking your dog is animal abuse, has been on the news for calling horses slaves, and believes it's okay fighting butchers, service workers, and even children at their birthday party. The government has banned her from living in her hometown, and her first viral video will start to show you why. The event scene behind her is the Million Paws Walk, where families meet to walk their dogs together and help raise funds for animals in need. Well, Vegan Booty called the event
the most violent thing that you could ever participate in,
protesting that
Walking
every
your
animal
dog.
should be treated the way that dogs are.
Why would you love one but pay for the suffering and abuse of other animals? Pigs are in fact more intelligent than dogs.
Hypocritically, however, Vegan Booty owned a dog herself, which she tied to a leash and used it to pull her while she skated. It's pretty funny how you are protesting, yet you have a dog pulling you. Pretty hypocritical, and the hypocrisy didn't stop there, because Vegan Booty then showed up at a charity football match, disrupting 35,000 spectators because she thought her cause was way more important. In a satisfying turn of events, she was fined $1,800 for the stunt, yet this wasn't too expensive for the exposure it provided.
Would you do it all?
I think it's not enough. Not enough of a punishment for running on the field. Like, once you touch the pitch, no matter what sport, the players should be allowed to deck you, right? Like, technically, you're in their space. They should be allowed to deck you, right? With no consequences. Just, if you want to touch my space, I should be allowed to deck you. And you probably won't do it again. Right?
In a satisfying turn of events, she was fined $1,800 for the stunt, yet this wasn't too expensive for the exposure it provided.
Would you do it all again?
Yes. 100%.
However, at around the same time, Isaac Butterfield was going viral for his anti-vegan videos, featuring Tash in the worst vegans on TikTok.
Why is your name Vegan Booty when you run around with that? Change your name to Vegan Pancake Ass and let us all get on with our lives.
This gave Tash a chance to respond, although she was met with a brutal dislike ratio as Isaac's audience offered their very first downvote. He'd therefore slam Vegan Booty again.
Meat's amazing, it's delicious, and guess what, bitch? I'm gonna have a big dirty steak for dinner. I hope you enjoy your broccoli, you tiny little child.
Yet with comments such as who else came from Isaac's channel, this was only helping Vegan Booty grow. She'd use her newly found fame to launch a vegan clothing company, spoofing the Anti-Social Social Club to instead read Anti-Animal Cruelty Club. Well, Isaac then launched his own anti-vegan social club, leading Vegan Booty
These niggas are at war, boy!
to call in heavy reinforcements. She'd discuss is Isaac Butterfield's anti-vegan club responsible for this vegan phobia with no one other than that vegan teacher.
He literally has shirts made that say anti-vegan club.
The pair became so close that they'd call each other family.
Hi, sweetie, how are you?
Hello, hey mom, how you going?
However, it was obvious Vegan Booty was the crazier of the two. She began infiltrating supermarkets wearing an animal onesie before standing in the milk section, dissuading shoppers from their purchase. For obvious reasons, staff weren't too happy about this, and even after being ejected, she still yelled outside the store.
Her babies are taken away from her straight after birth, and her sons are murdered.
As a result, Tash was permanently banned from Australia's two main supermarkets, yet this didn't stop her protests, as Vegan Booty would only get worse. She'd show up at McDonald's in a much more detailed costume,
not my
being
Mickey
kicked out
D's.
not by staff, but
Not my
instead
Mickey
this time
D's.
police. Hilariously, this guy began his own protest, countering her with
Meat
a
is
legendary
delicious.
sign. In Vegan Booty's next stunt, she walked into KFC and poured orange paint everywhere while blasting dying animal noises for over 15 minutes. Not gonna lie, but you're incredibly selfish to the people that work at that place.
what
All they're
I'm
trying to
saying.
do is do their job. I feel so sorry for the workers, while even other vegans
Like, bro,
call
I don't know what you think you're affecting, fucking up the workers' day, the customers. Like, what are you doing? Nigga, I got kids to feed. I'm here trying to serve some niggas some chicken. Let me serve the chicken so I can feed my kids.
Vegan booty out.
She is giving veganism a bad name.
People wrote about Tasha's public stunts. Instead of promoting vegans, you kind of just embarrassed them, and nothing showed this better than her children's party meltdown. These two horses were clearly very well looked after and were waiting outside a family festival so kids could take a picture. Well, of course, Vegan Booty somehow thought it was abuse.
I just want to know who
Why booty?
Okay, that's disgusting. This is animal abuse.
Why booty, dude? Why booty?
Take a picture.
Like there's
well,
zip
of
back
course,
there.
Vegan Booty
What are we looking at? Respectfully, what are we looking
somehow
at?
thought it was abuse.
Why booty?
I just want to know who the slave owner is. Okay, that's disgusting. This is animal abuse. Who else disgusting your ass being out of your
Got him.
Tried and failed to
Got
make
him.
any decent points.
If you were in their position, would you be happy?
Although Vegan Booty wasn't finished there. She'd then go into the festival to find the horses again, disrupting all photos by making a public announcement.
These innocent beings are no different to our beloved dogs and cats.
They look like they're under so much stress.
This awesome dad then quickly stopped their antics.
No photos of my kids, man. Yeah, not taking photos. No, we'll just keep walking that way then. Keep walking that way.
And thankfully police were there to intervene. After posting her video to TikTok, Tash again made national
Definitely
news
under
in
fire
which
for
they'd
that. They gonna
interviewed
hate
the
you.
horse's owner.
Meg Freeman owns the pony business. She says she's being bombarded with abuse by vegan protesters. Meg Freeman wants her
them niggas.
charged.
They're like terrorists. They're not going to go away.
Well, only 1 week later, Vegan Booty announced, "I'll be going to court on the 13th of May as I received a summons for a restraining order from the owner of Ponies for All Occasions. Those who dislike me are triggered because I've made them realize that they're animal abusers. What I'm going through right now isn't a loss. It only means we're winning."
I'm always a non-violent protester and I never harass anyone.
I don't even think the vegan teacher
Stepping on a stage and yelling at everybody? I don't know, bro. Walk into a KFC pointing paint on the floor and blasting a fucking megaphone? I don't know, bro.
is this crazy. This girl is making vegan teacher seem like an angel. At least the vegan teacher didn't have her own number plates, as this made Vegan Booty foolishly recognizable.
Meat and cheese smeared across her family's car. Vegan activist Tash Peterson says this cruel joke crosses the line.
People recognized her car.
Niggas are savage! Niggas are savage! Let me put my fucking salami on that shit, nigga. Let me slap your car with my meat, nigga. Let me drop my meat on your trunk, nigga.
Meat and cheese smeared across her family's car. Vegan activist Tash Peterson says this cruel joke crosses the line.
People recognized her car, then threw meat bones on her driveway, yet trolls weren't the only people who showed up at her house.
I've woken up once again to the police knocking at my door. So I've been issued with another barring notice.
Controversial vegan activist is banned from every pub in her state after becoming notorious for wild stunts where she screams at innocent families.
Anything that sells alcohol, I'm not allowed into. A penalty of $10,000 applies if I break this barring notice.
The ban had come after another disgusting protest.
You think that is 30,000 shots every hour?
1,000 what?
Animal abusers! Animal abusers!
Yet Vegan Booty was still convinced.
I don't know how to tell you this, but you're not gonna stop me from eating chicken, steak, drinking milk. Like you're just not like I don't know how to tell you why I don't feel bad, but it's probably because these animals don't have a conscience, right? And we were given this meat, I believe, to eat. All right? To eat. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure of just letting, like, cool, you can have a lot of these animals as pets, but like, You want them all as pets? You want them all to just run around freely in the yard like they're deer? I don't know how to put this, bruh. I'm not sure it would be good for the planet if there was just mad animals just running around freely, because we're animal abusers. So even caging them up wouldn't be a good idea, right? Even that wouldn't be a good idea. So you just have to let them run free. And if we're not gonna eat them, who do you think's gonna eat them? Someone else on the food chain is gonna eat your animal, bro. If it's not us, an animal's gonna eat the animal. You don't realize how the food chain works? That's how it works. So it's like, we are just doing our job on the food chain. Nigga, it's that simple. Like, there's no other way to put it. There's no other way to put this. It's like, oh, these other animals must be fucking abusers too. I don't know, man. You might want to watch Circle of Life Facts. You might want to watch some fucking Lion King. Like, someone let her know, bro.
Yet Vegan Booty was still convinced that she'd done nothing wrong.
I don't really have a right to freedom of speech here in Australia. It's honestly pretty corrupt, if you ask me.
Her freedom of speech is just going to a restaurant and screaming like a lunatic about murder.
Same.
There is a difference between speech and screaming.
Exactly.
Your freedom of speech, our freedom to eat meat.
Exactly.
Goodbye. She'd therefore leave Perth and spend a month protesting in Melbourne, but when she tried to fly back home, the government said she couldn't return.
The Australian police have banned me from entering into my own city. If I choose to fly home, I could face a 1-year imprisonment.
Her application was rejected based on her statements made in public, and after eventually having the rejection overturned, you will not believe how awful she became. She'd go back to harassing the innocent pony business before trying to ruin the life of a hard-working chef. John Mountain owns Fire Restaurant in northern Perth, where on one unassuming night, a diner made a complaint about the lack of vegan options on the menu and was charged $32 for vegetables. Well, rather than bending the knee, John instead stated it is not a vegan restaurant, and if customers want vegan options, they should go elsewhere, announcing on their Facebook page, sadly all vegans are now banned from Fire for mental health reasons. We thank you for your understanding.
Take your ass somewhere else, nigga.
Banned. End of. No more. Never again. God help them.
Everybody loved the chef.
God help them. It's crazy, nigga.
Chickens are banned. End of. No more. Never again. God help them.
Everybody loved the chef's bold move. Well, except for one person known as Vegan Booty.
Here she comes.
She showed up at the restaurant not just once but twice, blasting dying animal noises even after being ejected. Having disrupted—
Is this not harassment? I'm so confused. Is this not considered harassment here? Like
blasting dying animal noises even after being ejected. Having disrupted his business multiple times, the chef understandably lost it, yet still took responsibility for the damage Tash had done.
And I'm sorry to say, Layla, I lost my cool, and I lost my cool because now it's really disrupting my business. And I could see the look on my customers' faces, my staff, they were all a little scared and a bit nervous, and I stormed out.
Sadly for Vegan Booty, however, her activism exploded the restaurant's popularity.
So far as my business is concerned, I've trebled my income. I'm now, in her words, having to murder more animals because of their actions.
Unfortunately, there was a bit of a trade-off.
I lost my partner because of this. I thought I was going to marry this woman, and she just couldn't handle the amount of attention. She's a very private person.
Yet this wasn't the only marriage that Tash's TikToks ruined. Her next target was, get this, the Bicton Veterinary Clinic, a business literally designed to help unwell animals, and Vegan Booty lost it over budgies out the front.
You're the type of vets that eat your own patients, are you?
Yeah, I do eat meat, but I don't eat dogs and I don't eat cats and I don't appreciate you pushing your agenda on my personal.
I don't appreciate you enslaving animals.
I have a dog in a cage out the back at the moment receiving treatment. Am I enslaving it?
Although it seems for the first time ever, Vegan Booty is actually facing consequences. consequences. Defamation action against Miss Tash Peterson,
Yeah.
$17,700 raised. The vet was announcing, "We are launching a civil action in the Supreme Court of Western Australia, which has conveniently been running over the last 2 months. The trial has revealed that Vegan Booty hasn't only falsified her taxable income, but she's also been able to ruin another marriage.
Look at that.
This might explain why Fi is also suing Tash.
This is going to teach her a lesson. If she's fined that amount of money, she's going to think twice.
And while she's always stated,
I actually measure my own success by the amount of haters and criticism that I have.
it seems penalty after penalty is
Okay, LeBron.
finally taking its toll. Her public nuisance stunts are becoming far less frequent, as most of her content now focuses on street interviews.
Do you have a moral justification for animal abuse?
Yummy.
Vegan
Let 'em
Booty
know.
will likely never change, but maybe she's reached a decent middle ground that's respectful not just to animals, but people's lives as well.
All right, at least that was a decent ending. She didn't. She got better. She got better. She's staying in her own fucking lane, cutting the bullshit, bro. Cutting the bullshit. W fucking video.